Are you leveraging the email workhorse? So the email workhorse is the email that work for you while you sleep. So that is if you are a business owner. But if you are a marketer, it's the one that work for you, maybe not when you are sleeping, but buys time for you so that you can focus on the other areas of your marketing, so that you can focus on something like strategy of your email marketing. So welcome to the Late Experience Podcast. This is the email edition, and today is all about the email workers. So the email workers is the abandonment flow. So abandonment flow is a behavior triggered flow that is that that is sent to your subscriber when they take a certain action on your website or on your landing page. So so if you don't know what flow is a series of emails that are sent one after each other to your subscriber in a specific campaign. So the abandonment flow has three part to it. So the first part is the browse abandonment flow. So this is when someone come to your website, they look at your product, but they don't do anything else. So that is the browse abandonment flow. The second type of abandonment flow is the cart abandonment flow. So this is when your subscriber add products into their cart, but they don't do anything else, so they don't reach the checkout stage. And then the final one is the checkout abandonment flow. So this is when now your subscriber has come to your website. So it can be your regular customer or an as prospect, and then they have come to your website or landing page. They have selected products. They have reached the checkout, but they don't they don't complete the purchase. So that is now the checkout abandonment flow. So there are those three types of abandonment flows. So the first one is product abandonment, the second one is cart abandonment, and then the third one is checkout abandonment. So what you want to do is that when you generate traffic for through your ad, through your emails, through your social media, maybe it's a podcast appearance. So when you generate that traffic, at the end of the day, you are aiming for that person to convert. And now, if they abandon the process at any of those 3 points, so if they abandon the process at the point of browsing, if they abandon the process at the point of putting things in their cart, or if they abandon the process at the stage of checking out and completing the purchase. So if they abandon the flow now, you want to have this image that when someone abandons any of those three, it starts sending them this image. Now this abandonment flows so that you can you can you can maximize on that interest that they had with your brand or with your product. So having these flows in place allows you the peace of mind that they'll be generating revenue for you even without you directly putting in effort to convert that customer or to convert that prospect. So the abandonment flow is more about it work for you when you are not there. So when someone just abandoned any stage of that flow, the emails are triggered, and now that customer now their interest will be picked up on the flows, and now it is very easy to convert those customers than to go about doing it manually. So better to automate that process. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. So the email workers is the abandonment flow. Now the abandonment flow now is the one that is sent to your customer anytime they abandon browsing on your website or on your landing page, anytime they abandon your cart before reaching the checkout page, and anytime they abandon the checkout before purchasing the product that they have put in their cart. So those are the ways that you make sure that your email is working for you even when you are not manually doing it. Now, the way to manage your abandonment flow. So the first thing is to set it up. So at those three stages, you want to be sending specific emails, and now you want those emails to be connected to what that customer was specifically interested in. So for example, if it is a product abandonment flow, when you notice that, so let's say you are a fashion brand, when you notice that your customer was looking at dresses, you want to awaken their interest in those dresses by in your checkout flow. Now you make sure that that is the first thing they see, the product that you are looking at, and now you want to invite them back to your website or your landing page so that they can look at your they can complete the process. So you can do this maybe by showing the benefit of the product, or by using using social proof that shows that what shows the your customer those customers who have already converted, like what they were considering when they were looking at different products. So because at that stage that customer is comparing product and looking whether the product are valuable or not. At the second point, so this is the cart abandonment stage. So you want to send your email a playful email. So you can tell them that, hey, seems that you have forgotten something over here. Now, so when they open the email, they will realize that they have forgotten completing the purchase. So they have forgotten something in their cart. And now, in this email now, you can use social proof to show that what, like now here it is better to, because now if someone has shown interest, you want to use social proof that will be taking that customer to the final stage. So this is now the stage where you can use social proof, like so example of someone looking at dresses on your website. If they have added those dresses to your cart, you want to show how these dresses have made a difference for your customer. So this is more about using social proof to show how purchasing similar dresses change the life of your customer. And also the other thing is that you in this checkout in this abandoned cart, you want to also, you can also add on to some complementary products so that your customer can see how they connect to the product that they have selected, so that before some they can also add that complementary product to the cart. So for example, in the dresses example, you can add on something like a coat that goes with that specific dress, and now when you add that dress, you add that coat, now the customer can now add it to their cart as they go now to finish the checkout. The final one is checkout abandonment. Now this one is where now someone has come to your website or your landing page. They have put products into their cart, but they have reached the checkout stage. So what is remaining is for them to that hit the buy now button, but they end up not hitting that button. So at this stage, you want to provide guarantees and assurances that they are making the right decision. So the best way to provide guarantees by if you have a return policy, you can now use it here. So you can remove that risk for them and show them that yes, you can buy this dress and now if something is not right, you can return it within 30 days. The other way is by giving a guarantee that so this one is for something like a skincare product. So you want to give a guarantee that, for example, that in 20 days you'll have seen. So let's say if it is a face product, so you want to say that in 30 days we'll see that the blemishes on your face will be on their way to getting diminished. So at this stage it's more about giving guarantee. And also the other thing is that at this stage now you can introduce something like a social proof of customers so that you can get this person over the line. So this is more about social proof that shows how great the product is. So depending on the product you are selling, so you want to use social proof that shows the effects that the product will have on this person that is wondering whether they should complete the purchase or not. So it's like showing them their future self and now showing them that if you complete this purchase, this is what you will get in the end. So at this stage, it's more about getting the person, the customer or the prospect over the line. So that is how you use the email workers to generate revenue while you sleep or while you focus on your strategy. So the last thing I wanted to mention is that when you are going about setting up your email workers, so this is the abandonment flow. So the three abandonment flows, the browse abandonment flow, the cart abandonment flow, and the checkout abandonment flow. You want to set up these emails so they can be 4 to 7 emails. You want to set them up and then every 3 to 6 months you can look at them again and now you can see whether there's anywhere. So you can look at how they are doing and now you can look at whether there is anything that can be changed here and there so that they can convert better. So that's all for today and I'll see you in the next session. So bye bye. PDM.